I'm Matt Pinville. Welcome to 120 Minutes. Tonight on the show, my special guest will be Faith No More and MxPx with brand new videos from the Charlatans UK, Our Lady Peace, the Dandy Warhols, Arcarna. At the close of the show, we'll take a look back at the Sisters of Mercy, who are still with us though. But to get things started tonight, we have a 120 Minutes debut from 311. Their forthcoming album is called Transistor. It hits stores on August 5th. The first video from it was co-directed by Dante Ariola and Jay Popke, who also worked on the band's All Mixed Up and Homebrew videos. So let's take a look at it right now. 311 with the title track to Transistor on 120 Minutes tonight.
I never thought you'd be a junkie because heroin is so passe. But today, if you think that I don't know about depression and emotional pain, you're insane. Or you're a fool who hasn't paid attention to a word that I say. In a way, I can't help but feel responsible. I always knew that you were insane with your pain, but I never thought you'd be a junkie because heroin is so passe. Heroin is so passe. Heroin is so passe. So passe. Nowadays, you never thought you'd get addicted, just be cooler in an obvious way. I could say, shouldn't you have got a couple piercings and decided maybe that you were gay? In a way, I can't help but feel responsible. I always knew that you were insane with your pain, but I never thought you'd be a junkie because heroin is so passe. Heroin is so passe. Heroin is so passe.
Class, we have a new student today. I'd like you all to say hello to Larky Parka.
I played the part, I played the start, I made a table out of clay. I placed my hands on the plans, I waited for a crowd display. I played around, I heard the sound, heard trouble on the way. I got bulldog skin. I got bulldog skin. I took a car, I drove it far, I dug the quality of the steel.
From Mag Earwig, that was Guided by Voices with Bulldog Skin on 120 Minutes. Excellent song. Up next, we have the latest from the Portland, Oregon band, the Dandy Warhols. Their second album is titled The Dandy Warhols Come Down. The first video from it is called Not If You Were the Last Junkie on Earth. It's an interesting take on the anti-drug theme and revolves around an outrageous game show where contestants win some not-so-cool prizes. So check it out. It's the new one from the Dandy Warhols on 120 Minutes tonight. Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield, and joining me now are Mike and Billy of Faith No More. That one you saw a little bit of from King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime. Great album title, by the way. I'm going to mention that. And the new album title, too, Album of the Year. That way every time everybody talks about it, you know.
Well, we like the titles, you know. Music comes secondary.
Of course, right?
It's concept, really, that matters.
Now, tell me a bit about, I mean, it's been a while since the last record, and there were a lot of rumors about the band breaking up. Was it ever close to actually happening?
Yeah, but no more than usual.
Yeah, right.
For us, there's always been those rumors, and we've never bothered to hide the fact that we have troubles. Yeah. We've been a band for 15 years. It can't all be roses.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, you guys have been through a lot over all that period of time.
I think, too, that when we had troubles before, we also did a lot of press and interviews, and this past couple of years, we kind of stayed out of that. So there's nothing, when there's a rumor that we've broken up, we weren't there to say, no, that's not true. Which was good for us, because that means when I woke up in the morning, go get a cup of coffee and go to rehearsal, and didn't have to worry about things like that. But on the other hand, everybody else thinks because we don't respond that, you know, that's the end of the band. So,
right, well, definitely
that's the way it works.
like house on fire. Your feet in the flames, I can't complain. Kills your lie, it's an innocent lie. Against the grain, it's all the same. Spend my time wasting yours to give away. You got it all. Spend your time wasting mine. No. Celebrate, 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 you know, learn to say no. I can't resist, I'm an optimist. I spend my time wasting yours to give away. You got it all. Spend your time wasting mine. No.
Hey, it's Matt Pinfield here, 120 Minutes, and I'm talking with Mike and Billy from Faith No More. Now, that video we saw a little while ago, Last Cup of Sorrow, it's a great clip, and it's based on the Hitchcock movie Vertigo, correct?
That is correct.
Are you big fans of Hitchcock's work?
Yeah. He has some great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, how did you get Jennifer Jason Leigh to be in the video? Was she a friend, or how did that work out, Billy?
She's really, we didn't know her at all. We just heard that she wanted to do it, and which took me totally by surprise.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And
honestly,
we didn't really meet her until the day of the shoot, and she was really, she was pretty cool. I mean, I still can't figure out why she wanted to do it, but I'm glad she did because she looks great in the video.
Very professional.
Was the concept of it, was that your own? Was that the band's?
No, it was the director's.
Really? Okay.
The way it works, you probably know this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
you say, we want to make a video,
yeah.
And they say, okay, we'll submit it to these different directors, and they send you these treatments, which are terrible, embarrassing pieces of paper with your life described on them, and you have to choose one of them, and it's very hard to do so, because even the best of ideas looks terrible on that piece of paper.
Right, especially because the songs are coming from a different area, and it's like to have it interpreted sometimes.
It's somebody else's idea, and also they're trying to get the job, and so they say words that make you cringe because it's your music. But we picked this one because it seemed like the best of the lot, and it turned out that when we met the director, he was awesome, and we clicked, and our ideas and his ideas were really similar, and so we had a really good time making the video.
Yeah,
They had the same kind of sense of humor, I think.
Yeah, it came out very well. We'll be back with Faith No More in just a bit. Till then, let's check out the top 10 singles on alternative music around the country this week. Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield, and I'm here with Faith No More, and two of the guys from Faith No More, of course, Billy and Mike. Billy, you actually co-produced this album with Raleigh Mossman, who has done some great, really stark work. He's got like some great, depth in some of the things he worked with the Young Gods.
He does have a lot of depth, which is one reason why we like him. And the other reason is because the way he works is different than the way we work. We've always been taking the rock band approach of 2-inch tape machine, record all the tracks, mix them. And he is also used to doing things on computer, which is something we hadn't done.
Editing,
but
things like that.
We liked his sound of the records he'd worked with before, so we knew that we could share a sonic or a musical vision together, and he'd have a different way of going about getting it. So it was interesting for us, and it probably was really successful in that it probably added a new dimension to the band that was already there that we couldn't get out in the traditional way.
Yeah, well, I mean, the record came out real good. How do you feel about people calling it somewhat of a comeback album of sorts? Does that make any sense? It doesn't feel like one.
Call it whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, some of the critics have been saying that. They really love the record.
Well, if they're going to say that, that's a good thing to say.
Fine.
Right, exactly.
It's better than a going out album.
Right, like, we'll be talking more with Faith No More in a few minutes. But right now, it's the latest from Sugar Ray, the first video from their new album, Floored. It's called Fly. And if you look closely, you'll see the band's real moms at the end of it. So let's check it out. Sugar Ray in 120 Minutes tonight.
Well, it is all nice and decent, slip of the crew. This is Mr. Cat and Sugar Ray riding through. Spread your love and fly, fly. 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 All around the world, statues crumble for me. Who knows how long I've loved you? Everywhere I go, people stop and they say, 25 years old, my mother, God rest her soul. Lord of mercy. I just wanna fly. Where you want? Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just wanna fly. Where you want? Where you try? Where you want? Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Here. Well, spread your love and fly. Yo, me, oh my, spread your love and fly. Yo, me, for I, spread your love and fly. Dance a little stranger. Show me where you've been. Say what? Love can make you hostage. Wanna do it again? Word. There's no time to think about the starting or the end. Never. We'll find out, I'm told. My mother, she told me so. Yeah, you hear that? I just wanna fly. High. Arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just wanna fly. I come burning in the sky up so high. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just wanna fly. Where you want? Where you? Me love you, baby girl, and me not tell no lie. And them way you me love you, want to come and me eye. Just like a eagle in the air and a fly. Me not go love the girl and go tell her bye-bye. And grow your wing and fly. Spread your love and fly. All around the world, statues crumble for me. Who knows how long I've loved you? Imagine everyone I know's been so good.
From the Brown album, that was Primus with Shake Hands with Beef on 120 Minutes. I'm still here with Mike and Billy from Faith No More. We love that title, don't we? They've done some great clips, too. Let's talk about your new guitarist, John Hudson. He's been a friend of yours for a long time, right, Billy?
Yeah.
He was in Systems Collapse. And
yeah,
talk to me about how he ended up coming to replace Dean.
Well, it was really funny because with Dean, we had some problems with writing together, which was kind of a drag because he was a friend of ours and we didn't really know what was going on. And we still were working on songs, so I knew John. I knew he was a really good guitar player. I'd known him for years, and I was just saying, why don't you come over and try working on the song, and we can keep going. And it might, you know, he wasn't doing anything at the time, and, you know, figured we'd work something out. And he worked it out, and it sounded pretty good. And I was kind of hesitant to say, okay, let's work with John, because he's a friend of mine, and we've been through a couple guitar players already, you know. And
too many friends
you don't
already.
want to think, you know, you don't want to get your hopes up again and think that maybe it's not going to work. So we worked a little more and worked a little more, and he came over and he brought some stuff that he'd been working on, some music that we all just liked immediately, and it fit with exactly what we were doing, and it just kind of became obvious that he probably should be working with us. And so it came a little slowly, but we feel pretty good about it.
Yeah. It makes, I mean, it adds to the sound of this record. I think he does it really well.
He does. He does really good.
You know, without a question. We've got lots more to talk about with Mike and Billy after the break, and later on the guys from MxPx will be here, so don't go anywhere. Bringing us back to the real thing right there for that one. Was it done in Vegas or something like that?
No. We didn't have that much taste to go and do it in Vegas. I think those were cheesy sets.
No, it was cool though. Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm here with Billy and Mike still. Now you guys have always done, side work too. You've got other ways of expressing yourselves. Mr. Bungle, of course, which you put out good records with. You recently produced a band from Russia. Is that true, Bill?
That's right, actually. A band called Naive, they're a really big band in Russia. They're like the Green Day of Russia, but they really haven't crossed over outside of the
Red Day.
Old Soviet bloc yet. But we made a really, really good record. The recording studio is a little rough out there, but it ended up being really cool.
Yeah. Well, will you continue doing Mr. Bungle stuff?
Yeah.
Solo stuff over the years?
Yeah.
Because you definitely have an audience for that as well. Yeah, for
somewhere, yeah. We're gonna make another record.
And what about Roddy and Imperial Teen?
He's recording with them now, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Probably as we speak.
Yeah, I see.
And this probably, will come out after this record. We do our tour. We're going to tour for a while, so it's kind of like in the meantime, then we'll have something else that we can be keeping ourselves busy with.
People always, I've gotten some letters, people always wanted me to ask, and I'm sure you've mentioned it before, but not since I've been doing the show, how you guys came to cover the Commodore ZZ. Wasn't it something you were doing live for fun on stage?
Yeah. But the idea, I think, came across like in a bar when they played that song, and I think that the light bulb went off in our heads at the same time, like, this song has got to be covered.
And you do it really straight. It's straight as the Commodore's version.
Well, it's really the only way we should be doing it, because it's a great song. And at the time, I think when we decided to do it, we were going through a time where a lot of people were giving us feedback that we were a heavy metal band. Those were the kind of kids that were coming to see us. Those were the bands we were playing with, and we were playing this Black Sabbath cover, which actually started out as a joke.
Yeah.
But we thought we could have some better ammunition.
Yeah, the joke kind of lost its magic, so we created a new kind of joke that was the same. Right. And then we became known as for doing easy, which is really funny, Right. So, what the hell,
Yeah, it's one of those historic things.
Where can you go from there, though? That's the problem.
Yeah, you can't win after that.
No, the new record's really cool, and people should definitely pick it up. It's called Album of the Year, as well as the earlier material, We Care a Lot, of course, which is on the indie label. Introduce Yourself, which was the last album with Chuck, The Real Thing, Live from the Brixton Academy, Angel Dust, King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime. Welcome to the second 60 of 120 Minutes. The guys from MxPx will be stopping by in a few minutes. Also, brand new videos from Our Lady Peace, Arcarna. At the close of the show tonight, we'll take a look at Sisters of Mercy. But right now, it's the latest from the Charlatans UK. They'll be my special guest next week, along with Sarah McLachlan. Their new album is titled Telling Stories. The first clip from it was shot in England by director Lindy Heyman, who also did the band's Just Looking video from the last album. And this one is called One to Another. It's new from the Charlatans UK in 120 Minutes tonight.
politics. It's too confusing. Politics, politics. It's too confusing. Teenage politics. It's too confusing. Politics, politics. It's too confusing.
Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield, and joining me right now are Yuri, Mike, and Tom of MxPx. Good to have you guys here.
Thanks a lot.
Cool that you made it down. And we saw a little bit there of Teenage Politics, the video. And the song's basically dealing with a lot of stereotypes of the things you have to go through when you're in high school and junior high, right?
Totally.
And are the guys in there, I hear most of the people in the video are all your friends from home?
Yeah. It was kind of weird. They're not necessarily from home.
It's not home.
We were in
down.
California playing the show, and this guy, like, said, "You guys want to play a party or whatever?" We're like, "Sure, can we go shoot a video at your house that day and then play the party?" He's like, "All right." So we just all went out there, like, out in the desert in California, and, like...
We just took over his house for a day.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And just invited a bunch of people over, and that night...
Did a show for him and did the video.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's really cool. Let's talk about how you guys got together. You've been together about 5 years now, right? How did you meet, and were you all in school together?
Yeah, we went to high school together. It was Tom kind of joined like 2 years ago.
I'm the new guy, pretty much.
Yeah.
But we all did know each other all through high school. And me and Yuri and the original guitarist pretty much got together the summer before our, what year was it, 10th grade?
Yeah,
10th grade. Summer before, like, the high school.
Yeah.
Kind of got together that summer and just started doing it and really didn't get any connections or know anyone for probably a year and a half later. We just played parties and the halls around town and stuff like that.
Yeah, did it because you loved it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like you do some of your favorite bands. Anyway, we're going to play one of your videos right now from Life in General. Let's check out MxPx with Chick Magnet on 120 Minutes tonight.
Well, he's a chick magnet, if ya know what I mean. The way the girls just go to him, well, ya should have seen. The guy, yeah, he's got style, and it's plain to see. Blue shoes and cool tattoos, there, from his eyes can be. He's got a girlfriend. No one to sing that song to. He's gonna settle down. Even if that special girlfriend. He knows just what to do when it comes to the girls. He writes them poetry and he speaks them flowers. He knows just what to say when it comes to the ladies. Knows how to make a girl smile, how to drive a girl crazy. He ain't got a girlfriend. No one to sing that song to. He's gonna settle down. Even if that much a girlfriend. Ba-do-do-dun, ba-do-dun, dee-dun, dee-dun. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-do-do-dun, ba-do-dun, dee-dun, dee-dun. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-do-da-do-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-do-do. Chick magnet. Chick magnet. Chick magnet.
From their new album, In It For The Money, that was Supergrass with Cheapskate here on 120 Minutes, and I'm hanging out with Yuri, Mike, and Tom with the band MxPx. Let's talk a bit about how you ended up touring. Like, you were constantly touring. What, 15 years old when the first record came out? Is that
well,
true?
we didn't start touring until we got out of high school.
Oh, you really did?
So we were all 18 when we started going on tour.
Okay. So it didn't get in the way of like finishing up school and all the stuff that you had.
Well, we did here. We missed a lot of school, but
missed at least 1 or 2 days a week.
Yeah.
But I had easy classes, so it was like,
oh yeah,
no big deal. It was easy. Didn't have that many
good
classes.
thing. Now, which bands would you say were the ones that influenced you to form a band when you said we're going to start a band when you were about 15 years old? Who were you listening to that made you think?
Definitely the Descendants for me and the Dead Milkmen.
Yeah.
It was kind of like all our friends started listening to all these bands, and it seemed like all our friends started bands about the same time.
Yeah. We were all like this group of friends. Some of us played, some of us didn't. We just all started making little bands.
Going to shows, starting, you know, playing for each other at different parties and
Right.
the whole thing. Now, how did Tooth and Nail, the independent label, discover you? Is it true you were like in your garage playing when they found out the band?
Well, they heard about us before that, and they came out to watch us in our garage.
Yeah.
So, they just heard, like, kind of around town from other people, like people in bands and whatever that knew them that we, you know, had played with.
Yeah.
Who knows why? Because we were really bad.
No, you really felt that way at the time?
Oh.
You feel you were ready to release a record?
Not necessarily at the time, but
Yeah.
Looking back, yeah.
Definitely. I wouldn't agree with you. I'd say that early stuff sounds good. But anyway, we'll be talking more with the guys from MxPx after the break, and we'll also check out a video from Real Big Fish. So keep it right here on 120.
Hi, we're Real Big Fish, and we just wanted to tell you some records that you have to buy right now, okay? We're going to start with Andrew.
Music, Homebrew, and 311, the self-titled album from 311.
I would have to recommend 40 Ounces of Freedom by a band called Sublime.
I'd have to say Up by Right Said Fred. I would have to say the live Tower of Power record. Beautiful.
And I'd have to start every sentence with I'd have to.
Pack your bags and hitch a ride. Bremerton's a good place to reside. Move to Bremerton, we'll hang out. Move to Bremerton, we'll go all out. Move to Bremerton, will you be mine?
Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield talking with the guys in MxPx. And you built quite a big cult following from touring over the last couple of years. Let's talk about the Life in General album and the lyrics and some of the things in there. Songs like My Mom Still Cleans My Room, and, you know, From New York to Nowhere, you know, Move to Bremerton. Tell me a bit about that. I mean, are you just pretty much writing about the things you're going through and what's like being a teen? And
I mean, we've been touring like non-stop almost since the release of our last album. So a lot of the songs and the ideas came from being on tour and stuff. So like every time, like My Mom Still Cleans My Room is just, it's not really about my mom cleaning my room, but the idea was kind of like I'd come home from tour and my room would be clean, and I'd leave and it's just like trashed. So somebody had
Isn't there like a deeper meaning?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of just about like my personality and how I am, but just with a lighter title, I guess.
Yeah. Now, what about the side project, The Cooties, which is another record on Tuesday Night? You're like one of three singers on that record, right? And you also play bass on that, or guitar? What do you
Guitar.
Okay, tell me about why you decided to do the side project as well.
It's actually like we started a while ago.
Yeah,
I mean,
I play drums in it, and he plays guitar in it.
Right, and you played drums in like 5 bands before you played guitar in this band, right? So,
this is only the first band I've ever played guitar in.
That's cool.
It was just kind of for fun. I mean, just our other friends, we just wanted to play some music, and we've been around for like 2 years at least, maybe more.
Yeah.
No, more
when
than
we
that.
started, it was just
3 years.
It was me and Mike and a friend of ours named Giles, and we were all in different bands, and we were good friends. We're like, let's start a band.
Yeah, just like from some of the songs you didn't feel necessarily were you wanted to do with MxPx, you do for that, right?
Yeah. Originally, we started out just trying to write songs all about the beach, but that got really old.
Yeah, we had 3 songs just about the beach.
Yeah, we had this little 3-song thing, and it got really boring after that.
The songs actually started getting good, and
yeah, that's when it was all over.
yeah.
We'll be back with the guys in MxPx in just a minute.
up on I went full dead my time. In the same time out, in the same time break. Say what I wanna be.
Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield, still here with MxPx. Tell me a bit about the guys who've worked on your videos. You've actually done 6 videos, even though people have probably only seen a couple, but there have been some tooth and nail video compilations that have been out and about. People could find it. 2 guys, Darren and Ken, right?
Right. They've done 6 of our videos, and we've done 1 other one before that. They've all been, well, actually, the first one was just Super 8, but then, like, we started actually trying to work on concepts, and instead of just running around with a camera and doing weird stuff. Like,
it's really fun doing videos with Darren and Ken too, because it's just like, they're really fun guys, and we just go hang out and think up ideas and kind of shoot it.
Magnet with like the diner scene and hanging out.
Yeah, Yuri actually worked out for like a year for that video.
He grew chest hair.
And grew some chest hair.
It was cool. It was a fun one, though. What about the people in that? Were they your friends, the people in that video?
Yeah. We
From
just,
home
like,
in that one?
Our friends. Yeah, that was in Bremerton.
Yeah.
That night we were just like, it all came together so last minute. We're like, hey, we need you guys to come downtown and like hang out at this diner and be in a video. They're like, oh, I think I can make it.
Yeah, we went around scouting out diners for like the one that would work, and this one no one had ever heard of, and we're like, what
We'd
the heck?
never been there. It was weird.
But it was cool. The people were cool. They said, oh yeah, sure. And they would like cook us up food every once in a while. So
That's a good thing, right? Just give them some props. Get
So we got the prize and stuff.
It's a good thing. Now, what about on the covers? Talk about that compilation. There was actually like an EP of cover songs.
Yeah.
And you did Aha and there, Bryan Adams. This when you were really young kids that you wanted to cover. What else was on there?
What else we do?
Oh, Marie Marie by the Blasters.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know if they even...
Yeah, we did a Buddy Holly song. We did Oh Boy.
Oh boy, cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of just... And actually, it's out on vinyl. It's a double 10-inch, and there's like 6 extra songs.
Yeah. With even more covers on it?
Yeah.
Cool.
More covers.
Check that out. You
And
can order
then-
that from the Tooth and Nail catalog.
And there's 2 of our songs that are unreleased on anything else.
Excellent. You're going on the road. You're going to be on the road with No Doubt, doing at least 5 or 6 shows with them, right?
Yeah, just a couple shows.
Heard they requested you for that tour. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
that's
well.
awesome.
And you know,
Should be
you
cool.
play with a lot of other bands. You play with us and Jake too, right? You've done shows with.
Yeah, we've played with a lot of people lately.
Yeah.
Everybody's been really cool and nice. So.
We've just been out with Face to Face for like 3 weeks now. It's been rad.
Yeah. Well, it's cool. Well, listen, thanks for coming by, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it having you. You should check out the latest album from MxPx Life in general, as well as some of the older stuff, like Teenage Politics, Polka Nacha. Is it Nacha or Nacha?
Nacha.
Nacha. And on the cover.
Don't ask me.
Right? Let's check out another video. Thanks again for coming by, guys. It's good to have you here.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Cool.
Barefoot in the sand, wishing God would lend a hand. Wave after wave comes crashing down, washing away a little more ground. Seems to me that's how all things are. Giving and taking, little pink star. Want the world to know that you're mine. I wanna touch you. Want the world to know that you're mine. I wanna feel you from the inside. Want the world to know that you're mine. I wanna touch you. Want the world to know that you're mine. I wanna touch you. Walking along with the ocean at my heels, loving the way the water feels. Up in the sky, something catches my eye. It's bright as a star in the northern sky.
From the album Restraining Bolt, that was Radish with Little Pink Stars closing out tonight's show. Of course, before I go, I want to tell you about the Sisters of Mercy. Named after an order of Catholic nuns, the Sisters of Mercy consisted mainly of vocalist-producer Andrew Eldridge and a revolving roster of bandmates. After several EPs like Alice, Anaconda, and Temple of Love, the band made their long-playing debut with 1985's First and Last and Always, playing what they jokingly referred to as heavy metal, but what most would consider somewhat danceable goth. Shortly after its release, the band became entangled in some internal legal problems, which forced Eldridge to release the next record under the name Sisterhood before regaining the Sisters of Mercy moniker for 1987's Floodland and all releases thereafter. Now, due to more problems with their label, the band hasn't recorded or released an album in almost 7 years, but they continue to tour, and last week the band played in Philadelphia, which was their first U.S. show in 6 years. We're going to leave you with a video from Floodland. This is the Sisters of Mercy with This Corrosion. Enjoy it. I'll see you next week, and my special guest will be Sarah McLachlan and the Charlatans UK. For 120 minutes, I'm Matt Pinfield. Good night.
I think our music just reflects the world as it is. No, I do take that very seriously. But although we make records for a hard world, we make records for a hard world that you can get by in, and that you can have fun in, that you can get off on. And really that's what the records are about. One, it's a damn hard world. Secondly, you can get by, and it ain't so bad.
Understand why the blood runs cold. It's the higher hand on ours, the hand of God. Blood, land, and river, the Father run cold. Burn, cold, burn like a heating hand.